Okay, this is me running the concealed void master lost sector flawlessly. Figure I try to overdub. This is just a test because I don't like screaming and yelling into the mic while I'm playing. And in this version, I definitely was. Bungie was trolling me big time. So, as you'll see, of course, you come up with these red bar ads at the beginning. They're real easy to take care of. But you'll see in a minute the problem that you wind up having in here. If you look, there's the overload, and you can just burn him down normally with the bow, or you could even swap to your heavy or whatnot. But see what happens is the barrier champion comes out and shields him, and so what'll happen is you'll start seeing I'm not getting any damage. I was just praying that the barrier servitor would leave, but he doesn't. And so what's going to happen is, since he's being shielded, now this is me getting pissed at Bungie because I'm just like, well, I'll wait him out. And then I remember from my last run that barrier servitor will never leave. So you'll see here in a minute where I just rush up there and you see I'm just getting tired of messing with him, and you're just sitting there. So I have to rush up here. And now what I'm thinking I'm going to try to do is just, damage the the barrier just a little bit and get him to move. That's the main goal. And if we get him to move back to the back of the map, he'll quit shielding. So that's the goal. Alright, so see, he moved. So I said, okay, well, I was sitting here thinking, well, if I got him moved, he can't be shielding the captain anymore, or the overload, so I'm going to come back here and reset. And so here I go. I start working on the overload again, and watch, this knucklehead is going to come out and shield him again, right? So this is when, I told you I was raging. So I finally was like, see what? See, he starts shielding again. So this time, in my mind, I'm going, all right, I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to beat this barrier up. And if he unshields this overload this time, I'm going to put my sleeper simulant on it. I'm not going to give it time to come back. So that's the plan this time. Now see, here I go. Now this time, if I'm not mistaken, this time it actually works. So I'm going to get a couple shots, get him stunned once I see him. Now, this is where Bungie's lagging real bad on me too, and I can barely move. It's really frustrating me. See, I can barely get my shots on, but I'm still going to try it. Yeah, 1 or 2 shots with sleeper, and he's gone. And see, I almost died, but you see how much Bungie was lagging there all of a sudden. I couldn't do anything. I got real lucky I didn't die. And that happens a couple times in here. Really bad lag spikes. And here I'm just trying to be cheesy and shoot anything I can through that little crack. And, they put snowballs in here, so I said, hey, there's some snowballs. Let's just take a risk and see what happens, As long as I can pick one up and throw it, these guys won't be a problem. And I almost paid for it. You see, I almost died. So, But now it gets way easier, because the snowballs are so OP right now. And I'm just stunning them, and I'll kill these guys over here. And now I'm just having fun with snowballs. Why? Just because they're there. Now here, the barrier did this neat little thing where I'd seen it happen with some other people, where he just gets stuck down there. And hey, I figure as long as he's going to stay down there, I'm going to take as many little crap shots at him as I can. Now, Big Bertha tries to come around the corner on me a few times, but I can deal with that. Because the barrier is way more harmful. And I meant to swap the sleeper there, but I've got sleeper set up on my mouse, and so sometimes when I click the scroll wheel button, try to click it down, it'll just go to my primary or secondary. So that's what happened there. But you see, once that barrier's out of the way, everything is really easy to deal with. There's some more of that lag. You see that? I couldn't even, shoot the bouncing Betty right there. Just lagging so bad. I was really amazed with all the lag that I was able to solo flawless it, because it made life so much more. See, I can't get any of my shots hardly. It just makes it so much more difficult. Oh yeah, and I just want to let y'all know, since the solar burn was on, I said, well, all y'all see me run mostly is stasis blocks. And so I said, this time I'll show y'all. I can actually run the other subclasses. I just, I just like stasis so much right now, but I can run solar and void and arc. Now, in this little area, the barrier is a problem again. So anything that's not being covered by the barrier, like these stupid dregs over here that the lag's keeping me from shooting right. But anyway, you kill as much as you can that's not being, not being, shielded by the anti-barrier. And he hops around like you wouldn't believe. It is just crazy in here. But you just gotta take your time. You gotta don't look for the darkness that comes on you from taking too damn long or anything like that. Oh, here's some more of those missed shots because of the lag. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, just don't get discouraged. Just take your time. And you'll see a couple times I'll break his shield and he'll go right back to full health. But here what I'm doing is I want to try to push him to the right so that I can start working on the dregs down there. So I get him to go to the right. I see where he's at down there. And this is the stupidest mistake. Normally I can jump over here when there's no lag and just jump right across. This time I just about killed myself. The lag is just way too unreasonable in this area. So anyway, I gotta move him back. So once I can get that barrier off of those dregs down there, I can probably kill him. So that's what I'm gonna go try to do now. See if I can sneak some over to the left. See how this one goes to the left? Gets unshielded a little bit. And then I'm gonna eat a grenade. But there's another one. And see, the lag is just making it so hard to get shots on them. But anyway, the plan is it was to look like I knew what I was doing. Anyway, that's the attempt right here. Break his shield, get him to move to the right, and then quit shielding stuff on the left. And then look over here, make sure there's nothing else spawn. Yep, see there's a dreg right there that I missed earlier. So he's gone now. Now I was hoping he'd stay there, but of course he'll move. Yeah, but I was really hoping he'd just stay there for a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna crack his shield this time, and I'm gonna sleeper him now because I'm pissed. Now it's gonna be easy pickings, because once he's gone, once that barrier servitor is gone, the rest is just like cake. Now I'm throwing some snowballs. I don't know if there's anything over there at this point. I'm just checking to make sure. And same with that. I'm just gonna throw it over there. I didn't know if it'd kill those dregs, but I knew it at least freeze them so I could work on Big Boy there. And I'm gonna sleeper him. Yep, one shot, that's all it took. And this sleeper is not, I do not have the catalyst complete on this one either. I think I've got like 50, 60 more kills that I need. And here's where I like my, the bow that I'm using has those exploding heads. And it's so nice because even if you miss just a little bit, you still get a crit most of the time. And here I'm just gonna play it easy, get him down, sleeper him one time, boom, he's gone. And you can still, like, linear fusions work good, just not as good as sleeper. So if you don't have sleeper, it's okay. I mean, you can still use like a different solar linear is what I would recommend. You could use like other linears and stuff like that, but since solar is the burn in here, it means you get 50% more damage. But anyway, here you'll want to kill these exploder chains. And the plan is here, usually that barrier doesn't stay out there so much, but I said, well, if he's going to stay out there, I'm going to keep just, you know, whittling him down. What I want to do is, you got to do just enough damage, and I don't think it's a whole third of his damage, I think it's more like a quarter of his damage, and then he'll throw his shield up, and that's what you want, because then when you break the shield, you can kill him real fast. But until he pops that shield the first time like that, you can't do any damage to him, not a whole lot. Now see here, Sleeper's gonna take 2 shots, and he's gone. But that doesn't work. Like if you try to do that before he's popped the shield once, you're not gonna get that kind of damage on him. So now what I'm gonna do is, there's gonna be more exploder shanks, so you jump over here, and then you jump right back, just so you can turn around and shoot those exploder shanks. And they usually stay pretty grouped up, so you kill one, you kill them all. Now the overload's over there in the corner, and so what I've got to do is jump over there to safety, the little spot, and you see where the lag got me again. The lag is just crazy. So here I'm trying to get the lag to sell out. Come over here to the corner, just come over here and just pop shots. You could actually sit here and kill him with the bow if you wanted to, and just keep stunning him. But to save time, I'm going to just sleeper him here in just a second. There we go. One shot, he's gone. And now I'm waiting for the lag to settle out again. I'm testing it out and see if I can move again. See how bad it is? I don't know if y'all can see how choppy it is, but I'm making nice, smooth movements on my keyboard, and this thing is just crazy. And right now, I think I'm cussing the screen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going, come on, Bungie, quit lagging. You know, with a couple of 4-letter words thrown in there with it. But I'm just like, there's no way I'm gonna solo flawless this with all this lag. So I'm really trying hard to let it go away. And see, normally I don't play this room quite this safe. But I figured with the lag, I couldn't just run in there and think I was gonna, like, see, I can't even hit my shots because of the lag. So I was like, there's no way I'm going in this room hardcore. I'm just gonna stay back here and play it safe. See, I just get frustrated and just throw a grenade and say, well, maybe this will hit something. And now I'm forced to move into the room just a little bit. I figure, hey, there's snowballs, so I'll run in there. Why not? If there's a snowball, I'm using it. And I just threw that out there to see how it marks them. I just threw it out there to see if I could find where they were, because everybody was hiding. Now I get chicken. Now this is the hard part when you come in here with like a auto rifle. Like, I love my non-hunger, but honestly, probably a scout rifle or even a pulse rifle probably would have been better here, because the range on the non-hunger, even though this does have a range extension on it, like +10, it just doesn't do enough damage way back there. And so you wind up, you know, just shooting and shooting and shooting. But hey, I'm taking my time. Ooh, about lost it there. About got me. See, I play stasis lock so much that I almost forgot that I had my Warlock on. So I almost forgot I could throw like rifts and wells. But I'll put them to good use here in just a second. See how much damage that that barrier, that orbiter took? I mean, that's why I say maybe a scout or a pulse would have been a better idea in here. Because I basically kill it, I get about 5 or 10 seconds, and then another one respawns. I mean, it's no lie. It was real frustrating. And if you notice, I don't have any more heavy ammo, so I'm kind of nailed right now. Because there's no way with all this lag that I'm going to use a bow. You know? Because a couple of times, I'm pressing the fire button, and 5 seconds later it starts shooting. I mean, that's how bad the lag is right now. And just like that, I couldn't get out of the soup quick enough and got damaged by it because I just had no input control. So anyway, the deal is you do as much damage as you can to the boss when you can, when he's not shielded. You try to get rid of the barriers if you can. And then there's going to be waves of ads. The quicker you do damage on the boss, the less ads you're going to get. But this spot over here is really, really safe. It's real hard for something to come in there and kill you. And if it does pop in there, you usually have enough time to back it out. But see, I'm actually shooting that barrier through the ad, or right above the ad that it was shielding. So it's really weird, man. But you definitely got to make sure whatever you got on is void. Because if not, this boss room becomes a nightmare. And see, I'm just pelting him with gnawing hunger, but I'm getting, 800-900 damage a hit, but that barrier is strong. And see, there goes that lag again. I just can't get my shots on him. So bad. I'm shooting the wall more than I am the ads right now. Poor wall. Now he is finishable, but there ain't no way I was gonna run out there and finish him. With all this lag, I ain't going nowhere. I'm hiding in the corner. Because you see that even though I'm lagging horribly, I'm still able to do it just because you just be patient, be calm and patient. I know there's a lot of people that, especially Titans, and my clan leader knows what I'm talking about. Titans are all brute force, and they just run in the room and just kill everything. Problem is, in a room like this, they're not used to having to lay back like us Warlocks and kill stuff from afar. So no matter what you're playing on, Warlock, Titan, Hunter, just be patient. I mean, you're going for a flawless run, so you don't care if darkness ensues or whatever that thing says. We don't care. Because if I die, I got to start over. And see, there's going to be a few more ads come out, like that shank and stuff. And deal with it if it's in your way. If not, if you can get shots in the boss. See, right now he's so heavily shielded, I've got to get the barrier. But you just do damage when you can, and don't worry about it when you can't. Don't get frustrated. See, it's slowly but surely happening. It's just, I do not have, you'll see in a little bit, I do get a heavy brick. You'll see how much quicker the boss goes down then. But yeah, when you're down to, got 2 primaries. I got a bow, which I'm not breaking out, and I got a auto rifle, which is, I mean, I love it. It ain't doing a whole lot of damage to the boss. So, and that's all I've got. So, you work with what you got. But you'll see these, the next ad spawn, I actually let them kind of push up on me a little bit, hoping I can get some ammo. And luckily, one does drop. But I was kind of begging, At this point, I'm just going, come on, something, give me some ammo. And when you're in that situation like right now, keep an eye on that health bar. When it goes down like that, be prepared. Like I had 90% of my view, or maybe 50% on my target, 50% on my health bar. Because it's real easy to forget and just get melted all of a sudden. Okay, barrier's down, thank God. Now I'm looking to do damage on the boss, and he's hiding. Love Bungie, there he goes. Try to sneak up on me a little bit. Just put as many headshots on him as physically possible with all this lag. And then you see I paused until my health came back up. No reason to pop your head back out there without your health. That's how people die really quick, is that they forget to look up there and you're only got a quarter health and you run out there and get one-shotted. I see, here's a little guy that's gonna give me my heavy, I think. And you see the lag is still driving me crazy. I can't even put shots on the little red bars. Wait for my health to come up a little. Yeah. I'm like, forget that. Can't even see. There you go. They're going to come around. I am going to get heavy. I promise you. They will give me heavy, and as soon as I do, it takes. You know, I hit the boss with a few shots, and it probably saves me 10 minutes of hitting him with that friggin' auto rifle. There's my heavy. Now I gotta get the barrier down before I can use it. I guess I could use it on the barrier, but not when he was that low. I'm getting ready to hurt him. There we go. There we go. You saw that lag, it just like stopped. Stopped the screen. Now he's dead now. Now this is the trick. A lot of people, like in Legend, you can just run for the box now, right? To go open it. But in Master, especially when you're trying to do solo flawless, do not run out into that room right now, or you will ruin your whole run. Even though the boss is dead, there's still tons of ads out there, and when you're running solo flawless, you don't care about time, you don't care about points, all you care about is finishing. So now all I'm doing is peeking out when I can and going for ad damage. And I ain't gonna lie, it does add some time onto the run, but you'd rather finish it. You'd rather complete the thing than run out there and die to some stupid ad. You can kind of hear it in my gun too. My gun's going, and I'm holding the button down the whole time. And it's actually taking, like, I push the fire button, and like it doesn't start firing for 5 seconds. I mean, that's how bad it is. It's just ugly. Like I said, I'm just slowly trying to get hits on the ads and stay alive. There's only a few more I've got to worry about here, so. And I'm thinking to myself now, I'm like, if this barrier goes down, should I go ahead and run out there? And then I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do it. But boy, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I could shave off 5 minutes probably. I was like, nope, I'd die over there and get mad. And so. And see, I can't even keep myself out of the lava or the spit or whatever that stuff is. You just can't. There's no fine motor control. Now all I'm gonna do is throw a few of these. I knew that one was there, and now I'm just going to throw a couple or hold on. Oh, that's what I did. I held on to it just in case. But there you go. Finally, solo mastery. Flawless. And not an exotic piece one. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.